Hey bros, welcome to your daily December download, and today we're going to be talking about, did Spider-Man 2 deserve to win Game of the Year? The answer's no. And the answer's no. No. Not even a conversation. Spider-Man 2 is my personal Game of the Year. I loved it to death. I think the story was weaker than the first game. I think it's better than Miles, but the gameplay more than makes up for it, and it improves on everything that it was supposed to be. It didn't do anything groundbreaking, but I wasn't asking it to do anything groundbreaking. I was asking it to be a better version of the game I played last time. And it was better, so I'm happy. At the end of the day, it's my second favorite game of all time, right under Sonic Generations. But also, Baldur's Gate 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. It's my first time playing a CRPG, but, well, actually, no, it's my second. A guy in my Discord put me on to Destiny 2, and I played with him and another guy in the Discord, AAA. He's been on the videos before. And we would play together for a few months before he went off to the military. And we had a great time, and then we played Baldur's Gate 3. And we beat it. It was great. We had a great time. It was awesome. I also played the game privately on my own time. It's a good game. I love it to death. The story is, the narrative itself is uninteresting, but I like the characters and I like the story options and how much detail was put into it. The reason why Baldur's Gate 3, while not my favorite game of all time or anything, but it's like I still prefer Spider-Man 2, does not mean that Baldur's Gate 3 does not deserve that Game of the Year. It deserves Game of the Year because it pushed boundaries and has reshaped people's thinking of how these games should work. This game finally made the dialogue options matter as much as Telltale and Mass Effect like to make you think that they mattered. They actually made all those endings. There's actually multiple different endings for every decision that you make. It actually impacts your journey. Different boss fights, different character interactions. If you can kill anyone in the game at any point in the game, and you can, and that will affect your narrative going forward. Even essential NPCs can be murdered in that game, which can't be done in Midfield or a bunch of other RPGs that exist. It is very depressing how many times you can't kill essential NPCs because the game developer says, my narrative. No, this is my game. I paid money for it. Let me do what the hell I want to do. There's actually some characters I still haven't met. I played the game. I'm on my third playthrough, and I still haven't met Karlach, really. Because she only survived on my multiplayer playthrough, and we didn't really talk with our NPCs on that playthrough because, we were playing together. So, but on two of my other playthroughs, I've had to kill her because, I kept fucking up the fucking elf hive. The fucking thing with the elves and the demons, I kept screwing that up, and because I kept screwing that up, it is permanently, it permanently makes Karlach against you no matter what side you chose in that fight. If it comes down to a fight, so I lose every time. I lose every time. It's yeah. So. Because that's happened to me both times. I've never met Karlach. I understand she's apparently best girl. I wouldn't know. Never met her. So I like Shadowheart and Lae'zel a lot. Lae'zel is great. I actually romanced her in my Goku playthrough. Don't ask. But it's like she was great. She was great she has a good romance path. But yeah, no. There's so much to talk about Baldur's Gate 3 on a narrative and like on a narrative weaving, the amount of dialogue, the amount of stuff, the amount of combat options you have, and all of that is innovative. And I think that deserves to go to Game of the Year over Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2, while amazing, and has great technical leaps and bounds. It's the SSD thing is above the competition. It has some things. It's missing some quality of life features that were in the other games, and also it didn't innovate the superhero genre. It's iterative, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not innovative. There are two different things: innovation versus iterative. I think Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom also deserved to lose over innovation, just because that should be rewarded more than iterative, even if I think it's better. I had a better time playing Spider-Man 2 than I did Baldur's Gate 3, but Baldur's Gate 3 deserves a praise because that's what the industry should be aiming for. The best game of the year for a whole industry should be the most innovative game, not the iterative. Nothing wrong with iterative. The iterative one is my favorite. But if we want the industry to move forward, we need to push innovation. And that's my thoughts on the Spider-Man 2 Baldur's Gate 3 debate. Only decided to make this last minute just because it was kind of bothering me how I was seeing it on Twitter of Spider-Man 2 fans being salty about the fact that Spider-Man didn't win Game of the Year. And it's like, if you were paying attention to gaming this year, it was not gonna win this year. even if Baldur's Gate 3 didn't come out, it would have lost to Zelda. And the thing is, that's because Zelda's Zelda. But again, Spider-Man 2 was an amazing game. I love it to death. Don't kill me. It's my second favorite game of all time, but it did not deserve to win Game of the Year. It did not. Did not deserve to win Game of the Year. So I'm glad it lost. I would have been happy if it won because, bias. But on an objective standpoint, Baldur's Gate 3 deserved that. Deserved the W. Doesn't mean Baldur's Gate 3 fans get to talk shit about Spider-Man. What? It was a good game. Leave it alone. They're two different genres. They're gonna have two different strong suits. One's a 100-hour RPG. One's a 15-hour story-based combat traversal game. Both of you guys are different. Both of you guys need to shut up. Both of you are annoying. All right, see ya.